Hello, I'm Adam from Phenomena, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is the challenge, demand satisfaction. If they apologise, no need for further action. Each week we assemble a group of our friends and play a board game to show you how much fun board gaming can be, even under the constraints of lockdown. This week we'll be playing WAVELENGTH, designed by Alex Haig, Justin Vickers and Wolfgang Varsh, and published by Palm Court. We'll be using a screen-shared website to play, but I'm going to explain the rules using this because it's gorgeous. To play the game, players split into two teams. Each go one member of the team, let's say it's you, will take one of these cards with a range on it. This one says bad person to the left, good person to the right. And then you spin this wheel and secretly look at it. That wedge is where on that range of bad person to good person, the points for your team are. This outer section's worth 2, then 3, and the middle of the target is worth 4. Then you close the window. Now you know that your points are in that area, so you need to give your teammates a clue that'll lead them to that point. When you've given your clue, your team will discuss amongst themselves, and then they have to move the red slider to the point on the dial they think matches your clue the best. After they've done that, the other team can also make a guess, is the center of the points wedge further left or further right than your team has guessed. If they're right, they will get a point based on that. Then you open up the window and reveal, and points are given out depending on how both teams did. First team to 10 points wins, simple enough. Let's play WAVELENGTH. And joining me for this week's Board Game Club, it is Ollie.
Hi.
Oh, I'm Adam as well. Hello. Elliot.
Hey.
Laurie.
Hello.
John.
Hello.
And, of course, the reigning, defending, 2.63 Board Game Club champion. It's Blair.
Hello.
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 Right, so we are going to be playing WAVELENGTH, and we're just going to crack straight into it. The teams have been randomly chosen by dice. You've got the team of Adam, Blair, and Ollie versus Laurie, John, and Elliot. All right, so we are going to be A team because my name begins with A, and you're going to be B team because you suck.
Okay.
This is the dial. So A team's going first. Does anyone want to go first in terms of giving a clue?
Oh, you go on ahead, Adam.
Oh, thanks, Blair.
Yeah.
Magnanimous.
Sorry,
champ.
Ollie.
Yeah, I didn't want to go first, so that's good for me.
All right. So I'm going to
Didn't want to do it anyway.
I'm going to put new cards here. Boop. All right, so you got messy food and clean food. That is the range. I'm going to spin the wheel. Boop, boop, boop. Just going to spin it a couple of times so it's nice and randomized. Then if everyone could please close your eyes, I'm going to have a little peek at where the points are. Okie dokie. You can all open your eyes again. Now I have to come up with a clue for Ollie and Blair. Okay. I am going to say... I am going to say... Talk amongst yourselves, because this is really the hardest bit to make entertaining in WAVELENGTH.
I feel like we need some lift music in the background.
Yeah.
Is there any limitation to what you can say at this point?
So clues, really good clues, they should be broad, really. You shouldn't say, let's say the range was hot and cold, you shouldn't really say quite warm coffee. You should just go with coffee. You can quantify it a little bit. For example, I don't know, someone who really likes their coffee hot. Someone's coffee, maybe. But you're supposed to keep it. You're not supposed to quantify it into
Sure.
so it's too specific.
Makes sense.
Because the aim of the game is to promote discussion amongst your teammate, and you want them to be as racking their brains as possible. So with that being in mind, I'm gonna say peas.
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 Jeez.
Peas. Just peas.
Peas.
I like
Okay.
peas.
So you got mushy peas, which are a bit messy, but they're not gonna get everywhere. It's not like a sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
You
What is
know?
the messiest food to you?
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe. Mine's fondue. I think that says...
Fondue.
God. Status right there.
Man of the
Absolutely.
people.
So I think
Weird flex for the
what's clean
1700s, but okay.
Peas feel like pretty middle, like directly middle to me.
Yeah. Same
You
here.
know?
Should we? I don't know. This is my first time playing. Should we establish the extremes and then we can work?
I mean, we can
out
do
where
it
it is?
however we want.
So what's clean food? Because if peas are just like frozen peas, they're not messy at all. I guess they get everywhere.
Like when
Like
you try picking them up, they do go a bit everywhere. So yeah, I think I'm happy with just keeping it in the middle. Maybe a little to clean. Maybe like slightly to clean.
Slightly to clean.
Like only by like 2 notches.
Messy. Because messy doesn't imply dirty. It could just mean untidy.
Do
A tin of peas.
Should we just keep it in the middle? Or do you think it's messier?
I think it's messier than the middle.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's more fondue than it is. What's a really clean food? I would say, how about 2 to the left?
Adam's
to the left.
screaming into his hands.
Okay.
Or
Yep.
do you think?
Nope, I'm fine with that. As long as we keep it like close to the middle, I'm happy.
Okay.
All right. So tell you what. Do you mean 2 full notches?
2 full notches. Yeah.
Like that. Hang on a second. Let me just like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Is my team agreed on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're agreed? Magic. That's locked in. Team B. Do you think the center of the wedge is further left or further right than they've picked? Because you get the opportunity to get 1 bonus point.
I feel like they made some valid. I was thinking of the same kind of points that they were like. Peas are not inherently like messy, but they scatter, so they can be kind of messy in that sense. They're not like they'll get on your shirt and like all that kind of stuff, but they do tend to go everywhere. I feel like
I think it's further left.
yeah, further left.
Oh, really? I feel very
Interesting.
strongly that it's further right.
Why?
I feel like peas are an incredibly clean food in that there's no stains, there's no mess, there's no anything. They
Yeah.
just roll around. But that to
Yeah.
me isn't messy at all. That's just a bit chaotic.
It's
We're talking about
untidy.
chaotic peas here. Whereas I feel like messy is like a curry with like ability to stain and like goo and like gelatinous stuff. I think peas are like super clean, tight units that are like a little bit messy because they roll. So I would say much further to the right, personally.
We split the difference and just. Well, I mean, we don't really do like it's further left. It's literally just it's either left or
It's
right.
just either
left
left
or
or
right.
right.
I think it's definitely to the right.
I'm willing to
personally.
concede for right because he made some good points about goo.
I'm just saying it followed Adam's speech about don't give too much information. And he said, and therefore peas. And if he said mushy peas, that might have given the game away too much. But
If he'd said mushy peas, it would definitely be further left. I think they're a messy food. I think peas.
I think peas are messy. Getting peas to stay in one place on a plate is difficult.
I don't think
Quality
of that as
content
messy
here.
though.
That's messy. That's messy.
That is
If
messy.
If you want a tidy plate.
You say that. This is what Wavelength is all about. I
know, I
love
love
watching
it.
this.
So great.
I feel very strongly that it's further
Well, I
right.
feel incredibly strongly.
Well, we're gonna have to
But
fight
it's
then,
left.
Laurie.
It's left.
Rock
We're
paper
gonna
scissors.
have to ask you to
Peas-
step outside.
Peas are an ugly, messy food.
Why are we talking about the aesthetic of peas?
Yeah, you leave
That's
peas
part
alone.
of it.
Peas are great. I fucking
Part
love
of it.
peas. I don't think they're messy. I think they're untidy, which I know sounds
I
like
think-
messy,
I
but I
think-
think messy is like slimy.
Are you
I think you're biased to peas.
are you
I
at
love
an,
peas.
are you at an impasse? Because we may just have to flip a coin, lads.
Well, why don't you be the decider, Elliot?
Oh,
Yeah, go
Let's
on.
really split the team.
Great. You both made very valid points. I think I'm gonna stick with my gut originally and go with the fact that peas are an unruly and messy food considering
Fair.
they get everywhere. So I'm going to say left. So let's say
I think for
Yeah,
Team
sure.
Unity, it's a good call. Let's do
I
it.
agree with Laurie on the whole. He may have just meant mushy peas, but couldn't say mushy peas.
All right. God,
So
such an
left.
involved conversation about peas. Love this game. So, that being said, here is the reveal. Ollie, I love you.
Oh,
Ollie, I love you.
Yes.
Clean, they're everywhere. But they don't leave stains, which is why I
Yep.
chose peas.
Ooh.
Oh, good
Well
job,
done.
Ollie.
Hey,
Mm.
man.
Good job.
We don't get any
both of
points.
us.
You
so-
don't get any points because they were bang on the banana.
okay.
That is 4 points to us. And remember, first
Well
to
done,
10
guys.
wins.
Well done.
Ollie,
This might be a
I
very quick game.
I bow to you understanding exactly what I was thinking about peas.
It's the fondue reference point. You just
got to plant that flag.
Work back from fondue always.
All right. I feel pretty strongly about Elliot being the first one to give clues because I do want to see more of Laurie versus John.
Oh, no.
I can agree with that.
I've lost all confidence.
This is unfair.
Okay. So, Elliot, you are clue giving for Team B. Hard to remember versus easy to remember.
This is
I have
impossibly
a terrible memory.
subjective.
To say it doesn't matter. Ugh.
All right. So let me just spin. How many times would you like to spin the wheel? It's just a randomizing button.
Go with 3. It's my lucky number.
1, 2, 3. Magic. All right. Everyone, please close your eyes. Let me just move the mouse over peak. There we go. Can you see it? Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And everyone can open your eyes again. And while you think of a clue, we'll discuss a little bit more about peas, I guess.
Well, I just want to say, Laurie, this was a good first one for us. The last question was a good first one for us to test out because we wouldn't have got any points anyway. So we've got all the experimentation out of our system.
And what we've realised is that actually, if we reach an impasse, stay.
Yeah, we're actually
where the thought was because we were
correct.
spot on. If we just gone with the exact middle ground between me and you,
Yeah, perfect. That's good. That's good knowledge.
there you go.
I think you're taking the peas out of each other.
Oh, FFS.
Right, Dad. Jesus Christ.
Goodbye, Ollie.
That's what my dad does after jokes. That's
Where's me washboard?
Okay.
Shame you're not wearing glasses so you could just make them wiggle by.
Get some.
Okay.
Oh, do you have a clue?
Yes.
Okay.
The name of your favorite teacher in school. Is that vague enough?
It's, if anything, too specific, but we'll let it ride.
Is it?
I think it's quite easy to remember the name of your favourite teacher from school, but they're not also. It's not also something that you think about all the time.
I would categorize this as very easy to remember. I think everyone remembers a teacher that had an impact on them at school. I think that's quite universal. Not as universal as fondue, I'll be honest, but I think that is very high on. I think that's definitely on the upper end of easy to remember. Because it's such a formative experience having a favorite teacher at school.
Okay, cool. Can we wind all the way to the end, Adam, so we can work from there?
You can. Done.
Thank you. So
Can the thing be entirely the middle? Can it be the entire end of the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, what's easier to remember than that? Would you say?
your dad's name, your name,
Good point.
your
Good
name,
point. I didn't
your
even think
dad's
about
name,
that.
your cat's name. So I think the fact that it's a teacher suggests to me that it's slightly further back because it's down the hierarchy of things that you would remember,
Yeah, completely agree.
but maybe slightly higher up than where your keys are. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's favorite film or first date or whatever is going to be emblazoned and I think it's maybe a few notches down from the very end.
Yeah, I think so too. I think teachers should be the telling thing is that it's just not something it's a formative experience, but it's not something you ponder on every day. So it's not really something that's if memory is a hierarchy of things that you have to remember all the time and you do remember very easily.
That's true.
Having to cover my face.
I think if forced to recollect, I think teacher's name would be very up there, but I hadn't even considered your name as a thing because that's obviously hopefully very easy to remember for most people.
Would you like me to notch it up a bit and then one of you tells me to stop so you've got a bit more of a reference point?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So one of you, the first one to tell me where to stop, I'll stop it. Boop. Boop. Boop.
I think stop.
Okay.
I would even go further down back. Oh God, this is so hard. I suppose, what's okay, what else is really easy to remember, would you say?
How to ride a bike.
The sweet taste of fondue.
Yeah. Talk about formative memories. For Ollie growing up in his mansion.
My first bowl of caviar at the age of 3. I think we're probably in quite a good place here. Maybe like one notch to the right, one more plus, like a little baby plus. What do you think, Laurie?
2.39 baby pluses.
I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable there.
Yeah.
I don't think any more towards easy to remember. I just think, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because maybe you didn't have a favourite teacher.
That's true. But I think choosing it as a universal, we have to go with the majority. I think most people, unless they're very unlucky, have had a good teacher at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Are we good to lock it in?
Yeah, let's lock it in.
All right, beautiful Team A. What do we think? Left or right?
Absolutely to the left. Knowing Elliot, absolutely to
Oh man,
the left.
I don't know any of you apart from Adam. Damn it.
I would also agree with left, I guess. Teacher is just, it's a few.
And Elliot, I'm really sorry, but your memory is
Abysmal.
yeah.
It's usually one of those memorable questions, though, when you've got to set up a extra security level for.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is something that Elliot would remember.
Favorite though?
No,
Like favorite?
no,
I'm happy-
absolutely
I'm
to the
happy
left.
to-
You're gonna.
I would say lower. Yeah, left.
All right.
I would go with Blair on all things, to be fair.
She's
Oh,
right.
thanks.
She's right about babies.
I am right about 2.63.
We're still hundreds off.
Yeah, it was about
We were all just
266
much-
on
Ollie.
baby off.
Don't mention that. Come on.
Just saying.
Yeah, the other
if,
option was 1.
If
All right.
Board Game Club ever makes merch, you should do something with 2.63.
3.
Yeah.
3. Right. So we're going left, and you're happy there. In which case, I'm going to reveal it. Here we go.
Oh my god. Fucked it so hard.
Can I point out
Absolutely.
you fucked it because of my mistake?
Bang.
To
Yep.
prove how terrible my memory is, I forgot my question and then said it wrong.
Oh no.
I meant to say the name of your least favorite
Oh
teacher.
no.
To be fair, I actually think that's still really memorable. Because
I
if they were awful,
panicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Almost-
Tibbet.
I think I would have done the
almost
same.
more memorable. Yeah.
I don't remember the name of my least favorite teacher. I remember the name of my favorite teacher though. She was my English teacher. She's called Miss Brennan.
Aw.
Screw you, Blair.
Did you just
Don't
dox your teacher, Ollie?
Huh?
You just dox your teacher.
No one likes Mr. Tibbet.
Fuck
who
you,
lives
Mr.
at
Tibbet.
53 Fake Street.
Oh,
What's wrong with Mr. Tibbet?
An asshole. He shout at people for no reason. He sent me home for dyeing my hair.
You and
What
75%
colour?
of American women.
It was the what was the no. What was the song about
Somebody
Halo?
once told
no.
me.
The other one.
Somebody once
The
told me.
halo on the four-poster bed and the girlfriend.
Oh, Sugar
Every
Ray.
morning, yeah.
Sugar. What were they called?
Sugar Ray. Great
Yeah,
tune.
Sugar Ray.
Every
His hair. I had his hair highlights in my corner.
I
cool.
I was told to shave my head. My mum took a ballistic at him and said, "Do you think a shaved head kid will look better than a few highlights?"
I just to briefly, but I think I can beat that. I had a teacher tried to get me expelled for my unnatural lifestyle.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Delightful stuff.
Teachers! So
Moving
yeah,
on.
I fucked up. Sorry guys.
You
Hey,
did.
look,
I fucked up.
I
No,
would
you-
have said the same if you'd said least favorite. So don't worry. I think
Yeah.
don't worry.
All right. Blur.
Yeah.
Let's go with you.
All right.
All right. So new cards. Villain and hero.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
So how many clicks of the spin wheel button would you
Let's
like?
do 2.63. No, let's just do 2. Let's do 2.
Boom. Boom. All right. And I'm just going to pop this back in the middle. All right. Everyone, please close your eyes. Let me just get my mouse ready. Boom. You know where that is, Blair?
Yep. Got it.
All right. Everyone, open your eyes. There you go.
Oh, no.
Right.
I don't think I can remember bad teachers. I think I just purged them from my mind.
Oh, I have a clue.
Oh
If
shit!
people are ready.
great.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah, stop talking,
Right.
Adam.
Shut the fuck up, Adam.
Not here to make friends.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Game face.
All right. I'm going with Loki.
Ooh.
I can't say anymore.
No, that's
actually.
it.
I've just realized. But yes,
Okay.
Loki.
So, Loki's a villain for sure, but Loki, if we're talking about MCU Loki, has Thor Ragnarok. He's on the side of the angels in that. If we're talking about Norse Loki, all the way down here, causes Armageddon. If we're talking MCU, which I think Blair probably is, because I think that's what she expects from us, the nerds. I'm gonna pop it like there and see how strongly you feel off that.
Yeah, it depends when you leave Loki, because Loki died a hero, spoiler, in Infinity War. you could
Spoilers!
argue.
God damn it!
But then, like, right now, Loki is time traveling. I've just stolen a Tesseract. He's almost been reset, hasn't he? Back to the Avengers, where he was the big bad.
Yeah, but he's roguish now. Like he's just he's gonna be the guy of his own series, going around Loki having his sexy adventures. I think he's supposed to be like
Loki having his sexy adventures.
his low-key sexual adventures. Not sexual adventures. Sexy
I thought you
adventures.
I mean, it's Loki.
I mean,
Yeah.
If we're talking about the Norse mythology, then
he'd
Well,
fuck
be
any
a horse
horse.
before the day is out.
Yeah. I think, So I think Blair is up to date in the MCU, which leads me to think we're more towards hero. We're more towards the middle than we are to the far left.
Yeah. I would tweak it. I would go like just over halfway to the next one, to the right.
To the right. So boop, 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 boop,
Bit
boop,
more.
boop,
There.
boop. Okay.
That's where I would put Loki.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. I feel like Blair has done chemistry here, and she's basically. You're right. I think she's banging quarter, and I think she's gone. What is hero plus villain? Loki. And I think you're right. We're somewhere in the middle there. Are you happy to lock it in?
Let's lock it in.
It's locked. Team B.
So, I feel like hero, like hero plus villain, you get more of an anti-hero, which is more kind of like Deadpool, in my opinion. I think it's more that left, more towards villain. So I think
More
he's
towards villain.
yeah. I think he's as much as he has a few heroic actions, he's still out for himself above all. I think.
I would agree. If
Yeah,
we're like if the far right is Superman and the far left is like Thanos, then I think, Loki's probably a little further left than that, because he still did try and end the world
multiple
time.
times.
Yeah.
And
But
when
then-
given the opportunity to like save his own art at the cost of everyone else, he took it, and then tried to save it, and then took it again. It was a whole thing. But I'd say definitely more towards left.
Yeah, I would agree.
Sorry?
Only like a little bit.
I'm just wondering, like, because Loki has been on the side of good, and in the comics he has been on the side of good. He's been in the Avengers, he's been in the Young Avengers, like, and I'm sure my thing is like, if you're saying like Thanos and Superman are the two ends of the spectrum, like you've got all the sort of like the mid-card bad guys to go in that section between where the line is currently in the end. You've got your Crossbones and your Shocker and all these,
Excellent.
they are
Good
just
point.
bad. They are out and out bad, but they're shit at it. So that's who I'd put in that bracket. And I think because Loki's actively tried to be good at points, I'd actually go further right. I think they might be bang on the money, but I'm thinking further right.
Yeah.
Like tipping into evil.
I think you both make very good points.
I'm genuinely interested in this discussion.
I mean, I don't really know much about the comics. Like, I admit, I'm much more kind of know him from MCU and stuff. Like, I'm gonna anger comic book fans either way. So, oh well.
They're a famously placid fandom.
Of course.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. I only really know, I haven't read the comics for quite a few years, so I'm only really going on the films, and I would say that's about right for where he is in the films. But also, he did try and end the world, so I think I could go left from here. But I could totally see that there are more villainous people, which would put him further right by contrast.
Yeah, I'm only wondering on the point or the choice of Loki as like, because I think you could have done like a middling villain to end up somewhere in that bracket that's like that middle third of
who
that
would be
left-hand
right in the
side.
middle? Who would be like 12 o'clock?
Deadpool.
Because he's just like neutral.
He's an anti-hero. He doesn't really.
But he does kill a lot of people.
Yes, but he is also technically a good guy.
I guess it would be
Like
someone with
anti-hero.
it would be someone with no moral code, right?
Yeah.
Someone who is just pure chaos. Would they?
Deadpool.
Nick Fury, wouldn't it? Like he does
Say again?
both sides. Nick Fury does both sides of the hero and villain thing.
Yeah, you could do Punisher or someone like that as well, maybe. Like,
Punisher's a good
Jones.
shout.
Oh, it's tricky.
Gonna need an answer from you, B team.
I'm gonna stick with more towards the left, but
let's go more towards the left.
Okay, yeah, nice.
All right, here we go. Oh,
It was more towards the left. It was really hard because I am not caught up with the MCU, so I realized that
spoilers then.
actually,
Sorry.
yeah. No, I mean, hey, it's
Sorry.
the running gag of me not seeing the latest Avengers. So
I thought you were caught up.
no,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no. I mean, I absolutely. I asked for it in giving a clue about a character in the MCU, but yeah, I was thinking like if you combine Norse mythology Loki, like if you combine Loki as a character,
He's the worst,
Is-
isn't he?
he's pretty like I love Loki. Don't get me wrong, I find him fascinating, but yeah, bit
we-
terrible of a person.
We watched The Mask just the other day. Like, should have seen it.
It's all right. Good job, other team.
Darn. Darn.
all right.
Double dog darn. No, that's fair. All right, so we're moving on to B team. Let's go with let's just go next alphabetically, I guess. So John.
Okay.
So you got useless versus useful. How many times would you like the spin wheel button pressed?
5, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So everyone, please close your eyes. Let's pop over a peek. Close your eye and cool. You've seen that.
Okay.
Great. All right, everyone, open your eyes.
So peas.
Very useful.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh shit, son.
Okay,
You ready?
but
Chocolate teapot.
That's fucking useless, isn't
I'm
it?
about to say the most useless a useless
The-
item can be.
Yeah, there we go.
Useless upon useless.
Right. So you tell me where you wanna it to stop.
Just whack it on the end.
Just there.
Yeah,
Bang,
exactly.
bang on.
It disappears for us when we bang on, but yeah.
The saying is literally you're as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Do you want it there, or do you want it even for like one final notch to the left?
Do you want to put it at the notch or
I think that-
implies? I mean,
It's the most useless thing.
but also it's useless.
It's so useless. It's so useless. A phrase is unless we're going to talk about whether or not a chocolate teapot has now become useful because it's become a phrase that we use to describe something useless.
I didn't even
So it's
think of
now
that.
found a
You know
so
what?
has now found a purpose.
You're right. Dive more into that. I reckon that's what he was thinking.
We'll stay on the end. Thank you very
I'm about to
much.
say my only point was going to be that a chocolate teapot is useless if you're using it as a teapot. If you're using it as chocolate, it's delicious and useful. And you get chocolate.
Good point.
Put
Good
that
point.
back.
As a
Bring it
that
back.
back.
Bring
As-
it back.
As a linguistic barometer, guys, you're absolutely nailed on. And as a
Put
little bit of chocolate,
that
right? I'm moving
back.
it back.
Put it
now.
back and lock it in.
Yes,
Right,
the most
there
useless
or-
an item can
or
be.
One
Should we-
further over.
Do you want to just stay right on the end? One further.
I don't know. What do you think? It depends. Can it do like the 4 points? Can that sit at the bottom, or will it always be like a wedge?
No, it can sit like right at the
Oh,
bottom.
okay. I say
the-
right at the bottom.
I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, for A
I mean,
team,
we've-
then got to go right. Then. I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. Yep.
How
other
useful
option.
is it? Please defend your choice.
All right, here we go. I mean, we're all
No,
agreed.
Elliot.
Yes.
I'm about to say I got shut down.
So right And all right, I'm just going to reveal it. I don't think there's much more to say. Blam.
Wow. So that's a saying?
Yeah, as useful as a chocolate teapot for something that is
never
incredibly
heard that.
useless.
Yeah. Whew, I was really
Use
worried
it-
when you started going into linguistics. I was like, oh my God.
It
I
tends to
suppose
be
a chocolate teapot could be useful as chocolate.
It could. You'd have chocolate.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
I
All
was
right.
very
Used
lucky with that
against
one, though.
somebody. Like you say that somebody is as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Well, guys, hot damn, you've equalised, and I'm furious about it. So we're moving straight on. Ollie,
crap.
this is for you, friend.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Fondue.
This is going to be so
This is so
tricky.
specific
Time
to
for fondue.
All right.
All right, Ollie, this
Tastes
is for
bad,
you.
Tastes good. Okay.
Okay, spinning wheel. How many times do you want it clicked?
939,000. Give me 3. Give me
1,
3.
2, 3. Everyone, please close your eyes. All right.
Okay.
All right. Having a little think. Everyone can look, by the way.
Okay.
What to say?
Man, the edge cases are they're so much easier than like right on like one side or the other.
Tastes bad or tastes good. That is subjective, to say the least.
But we at least have some sort of glimpse into Ollie's tastes.
Fondue.
Fondue.
Yeah,
Fondue,
exactly.
yeah.
So just if he says
Fondue
something,
or a bad fondue?
Can it be sold at Marks and Spencer's? Yes. Tastes
Does it?
good.
Does it have the word artisanal in front of it?
Can the food be activated? Then yes. Tastes good.
I've got a clue.
All right,
Okay.
let's hear it.
A Tesco supermarket bought refrigerated section Scotch egg.
Specifically.
I mean, I'm gonna go slightly. I've never had one, but I'm assuming not great.
Okay, so this is me thinking, trying to get in the mind of Ollie. Ollie, for all of his talk of fondue, I bet you, from like a culinary standpoint, loves a bit of rough. I reckon he absolutely goes a meal deal, and I think he talks a big game with multiple syllables in it. But I reckon that Scotch egg is a guilty pleasure. So I think you're right on the side that it tastes bad because
Slightly bad.
it's like, but I'm thinking we may be like there.
Yeah,
But
I'm happy with that, cause I don't think it's strongly one way or another. So
the amount of qualifiers, the amount, like how specific this example is, suggests that it's a difficult case.
yeah, I think
And unless it's just so bad.
it might be, but I have no idea. I think because it's not like a artisanally made Scotch egg, whatever that would be.
It's not a Waitrose
you know?
Scotch egg, so
No,
Ollie might
exactly.
hate
I
it.
think it's slightly worse. Like a little bit more to taste bad. I think.
It's the
Just like a little bit.
It's the grazing slop of the poor. You're right. Ollie would
yeah,
not.
I don't want to jump in here, guys, and stuff, but Ollie maybe was thinking, I'll talk down to these people on their taste level, and that's why
Wow.
he picked Tesco Scotch eggs.
Wow.
Like, what do we know? What do we know of Ollie? Like, I've only ever seen him eat a really expensively bought sourdough sandwich. That's my only impression of Ollie's lunch. Everything else he brings in from home is in a little Tupperware coffin.
Yeah, I think he doesn't like Tesco's refrigerated things. I think that stuff just tastes bad.
But when he's out at the footy with the lads and he's had a few carlings, maybe.
And maybe it's slightly good.
Yeah.
If it's like the last thing in the refrigerator section of Tesco's.
I mean, look, you can't buy, when he's going to see his Truffaut movies, obviously, like the snacks in the cinema cost way too much. So he probably would have got a nice Scotch egg.
No, you know what? I'm going to stick, I think right there is good. Maybe slightly more bad.
I think maybe slightly more bad.
Yep, cool. Let's go slightly more. Yep.
How do you feel about that?
I'm happy with that. Yep. Quarter bad.
Oh, I don't know,
I have no
I
idea.
really don't.
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm gonna. Okay. I take full responsibility, Blair.
Okay.
But I'm
You don't have to,
I'm
but-
gonna go
okay.
one more. I'm gonna go
One
one more.
more! Oh my god, you're a madman.
It's like,
You
what
know
if it-
Ollie better than I do.
what if he puts a Scotch egg in the tofu? What if that's he's like Prince and the Pauper? Maybe that's his kink. I don't know. Ollie is unknowable. That's the problem.
I'm happy with that. Let's do that.
All right, locked in.
Yep.
Team B, and now Laurie suddenly reveals.
We should take it to the right, I think. Ollie, while loves fondue, some of his favourite things is just a plain old margarita pizza, either from the co-op or from Domino's. So I think the number of qualifiers on this to me suggests that it's kind of it's a bit shit, but it's a guilty pleasure.
I
more towards the middle.
I can agree with that. Definitely more towards right. I feel like he doesn't really have an opinion on them. Like he's had one before, wasn't great,
Beneath
wasn't
him.
terrible.
Oh fuck! That's such good reasoning.
He doesn't
Like-
even see Scotch eggs.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely more towards the right of it. Kind of just, it's not the worst thing he's ever had. It's not by far not the best thing he's ever had, but there's a lot of things in the world that taste worse.
Big fan of English eggs, but Scotch eggs, no opinion.
I agree
Also,
more
like,
towards the right.
Too much flavour in the Scotch egg.
Also, Scotch eggs are fine. Like they're a nice little snack.
They kind
Like,
of
I know
say,
that Tesco ones aren't great, but
But the
I
Tesco
think
ones
you're
do
right.
what they say on the tin. They taste mildly of sausage or the whatever they're doing instead of sausage, and they have an egg in them. But what more do you want?
Then you get the
No,
little
I
ones
think-
that got like scrambled egg in them, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Other
I
ones
do
with
wonder
the
if
whole
there's
egg.
like bang in the middle.
That's my thought of
It
like.
tastes
I
good,
think
it
you're
tastes
right.
bad.
I think
Like-
we whack it to the right.
Well, either way, we're going to the right either way.
We're going
but,
to the
like,
right.
I feel
Right.
like it's in the middle.
You're saying the right. This is where we
Much
go.
like British politics,
Boy.
we're lurching to the right.
Blair, I'm pretty sure I've absolutely fucked this for us. I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
no, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh,
Oh no, we would have been right on it.
Yes.
Oh, it's
That's
okay.
me. That's me.
No.
That's me.
It's
Oh,
No,
it
it
not
is.
just you,
It is,
Adam.
Blair. Don't let him get away with this.
Yeah, no, Adam's fault. Ollie,
Yeah, no.
what is your opinion on Scotch eggs?
Elliot, you know me better than I know myself.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, so
I
good.
tell you what, a Scotch egg, when it's made fresh and you've got the runny yolk in the middle,
Oh,
whack it on
lovely.
the other side. It's close to taste good excellence. But the Tesco brand, they're dry. They're dry, but I will stuff them in my face after the eating.
Damn it, Ollie! You unknowable
Going on a
swine.
t-shirt too.
They're dry, but I will stuff them in my face.
Yep.
dipped in an apple
Right.
cider vinegar, delicious.
All right, new card. So this is John Gracie. No, is it?
No, I went last time.
You're right. It's Laurie this time. So mainstream versus niche.
So
That
we could win
sounds
if we
fun.
get this right.
If you get it bang on the banana, you have won Wavelength, or Here to
man.
There, as the unofficial app calls it. Right. How many times do you like to spin the wheel? Sorry.
Oh, 4, please.
1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone, close your eyes. Let me just move it over the peak. There we go. Boop. You got it, Laurie?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone can look. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for dunking on you, Ollie.
It's okay.
You are.
Adam, you were right at the start.
I know.
We
You're like
were-
perfectly in place.
Yeah.
Thought myself out of a good idea. This is like 20 to 22 all over again.
What happened then?
Do you remember when everyone in Wits and Wages, everyone bet on 20 and they're like, oh no, terrible idea. Pop it up to
Not Adam's
22.
age.
I thought
20
you meant
to
your
22.
age. I thought you-
Grim years for Adam.
I thought you meant like when you
That's
were.
true. That's
Yeah, I
true.
was there.
No, I was at ground zero for your early 20s, mate. Difficult times. Oh, Laurie's ruminating on this one.
Because he only knows niche. That's the problem of the hipster.
Yeah.
You're all, yeah, I was going to say, you're
Well,
all
the problem-
like media
okay, so-
critics, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sort
good
of.
to know.
But would you not think also, like, if you had to give clues to guess something, you've got to give clues that
Laurie
people
allowed to
know
speak
of?
this much?
I'm not going to give.
Yeah.
I've not given a clue yet.
It feels like you're qualifying. Still.
No, I do agree. We should probably let's just hear the thing.
Okay.
No pressure.
Or pressure.
or the opposite of that.
The game does hang on your shoulders.
Okay. Ollie's second favourite film.
Oh,
I don't know Ollie outside of this.
I've never met him before.
Yeah.
It's Porky's.
The fuck is that?
It's not
Okay, can we-
Porky's.
I don't know what that is.
Can you just say his film instead? Well, I suppose that's cheating, isn't it?
I think that's now, yeah.
Shit, I mean, I've got literally nothing.
Yeah, same.
Other than what I know about Ollie, which is that he likes fancy things, which suggests that his favourite film might be super niche, or second favourite rather, but also it might be something fun like Back to the Future, because everyone likes that. One of those
feel
like critical darlings that is also really good.
I feel like it would be slightly more to the mainstream, but it's not like as niche as the original Citizen Kane.
Is it going to be something like Blue Velvet?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what it is either,
ask
other than
Laurie
it's a
questions,
fancy
I'm afraid.
French art film.
I don't think he's going
Do you
as
know, I
niche
don't think
as
it's
like fancy French art.
Okay. So what is Ollie's favourite film? Let's start with that.
I have no idea.
Is it Shaun the Sheep, Farmageddon?
that's a really good silent comedy though.
Oh no, I've seen the first
Shaun
one.
the
It's
Sheep?
brilliant.
Stop helping them, Oliver.
No, he's right. The first Shaun the Sheep film is brilliant. I haven't seen Farmageddon, but the first one is fantastic.
I used to work at a place called Farmageddon.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a horror attraction in the north. I worked there one
Superb.
Halloween month.
Amazing.
Just around
I
the
broke
corner
my
from
shin on the
Devon.
ceiling.
Sorry, you got your shit on the ceiling.
I broke
all
my
part of it.
shin
It's all part of it.
on the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Yes, I fell through the ceiling and broke my shin.
Oh my
Crap.
god.
Farmageddon.
That is Farmageddon. There's a place near me in Devon called the Big Sheep, which is a kids play adventure place, which I assume is named after the Philip Marlowe. Is it Philip Marlowe?
It's a murder mystery.
I assume it's a pun on the big sleep, right?
I mean,
Unless it's
is there
literally
a
just
big
a large.
sheep?
I think so. I haven't been. Currently not open.
It might just be that there is a large sheep.
Could be.
Right, anyway.
It's procrastination from the fact that you
Yeah.
have no clue.
We have no
Okay,
idea.
Just bite the bullet.
So, okay, Ollie's favourite film. What do we think it is? It's not Shaun the
I-
Sheep.
think that it is gonna be slightly more mainstream, maybe like 3 notches in on mainstream.
Okay.
But
Can I
like,
ask how
not
old
super-
Ollie is? Sorry to out you, Ollie, but
How old
that
are
will
you?
really help.
32.
82, okay. So it will be, if it's a childhood fave, it will be something like Shawshank Redemption or Fight. No, it's not gonna be Fight Club. He's not 35. That will be Fight Club.
Is there a wrestling movie that I don't know about?
Shit.
There are several wrestling movies.
One of those ones that's like The Babysitter with John Cena, where he's like really random ones.
Gonna have to hurry you folks, I'm afraid.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Does he really terrible films unironically?
Nobody knows.
Elliot's the only person you can ask.
You can ask me, and I've met
Elliot
this man
doesn't know.
twice. I have met this man twice,
Oh,
and he
no.
has been playing games on Zoom calls. I don't
Okay.
know this man.
So it's very much the blind leading the blind here. Okay.
I don't know this man.
I'm going
You know him
with,
slightly more than me. That's all I've got.
I only just learned his opinion on Scotch eggs and peas.
And that's something
Okay.
that you would know after meeting someone a few times.
I think
Okay.
I think it's probably, like you say, not going to be super. It's not going to be mainstream, is it?
No, I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be maybe 2 notches towards mainstream, but not like. You agree with that? We're blind leading the blind.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally got nothing.
Laurie, you
so-
fucked us, mate.
Yeah, you've beefed this so hard, Laurie. I don't even know how to
Oh,
tell you.
poor Lori.
Sorry, but you kind of have. I mean, I fucked it first.
Are you
so
are you locked in?
Fuck it, yeah.
Unless we think he's going to go hella niche.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't know. It stresses me out.
Go, am I locking you in?
I don't think it's this, but I've got nothing. No. Let's go. Let's go. For the purposes of entertainment, let's move on.
All right.
All right,
Let's go.
Locked in. I'm voting right. You
I'm
going
getting
right?
him right.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
think you are.
I do have a slight question though, because if Laurie remembered who his team was, he would have known that they would have no idea. So maybe he thought they would just keep it in the middle.
Giving him a lot of credit here.
But like that's still on the right, so I'm happy to vote.
Yeah,
right.
let's go right for sure. Okay, let's see. Hot dog jumping frog.
Whoa!
Shazam.
Ollie, what is your second favorite fucking movie?
Famously, it was my favorite movie up until 3 years ago when It's a Wonderful Life took the top spot. And I bumped 2001 down to number 2.
For fuck's sake.
That's not niche.
I
my
went with
dad's
what-
favourite
guys,
movie.
I was trying to lead us
incredibly
towards
well-known.
niche. The things we knew about Ollie was that he's fancy, and Adam mentioned fancy films.
I did
when he
mention
was-
Truffaut.
when he
yeah.
was ribbing him. So I was going, let's
Yeah.
go. That's where I was.
Two-
going.
2001
As
is
in 2001: A
I was trying-
Space Odyssey.
It doesn't matter what Ollie's actual favourite film is.
It was the impression of
I don't. It was the impression of Ollie that I was trying to play on.
I see it now. I see
No,
it.
I see. I kind of see it. Ish.
I've been invaded.
I'm
All right.
so fancy.
New
What are you,
cards. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is for me. Okay.
Oh, hello, cute cat. Is that Sherlock or Watson?
This is Sherlock. He's
Aw.
invaded. I'm sorry, I'll get rid of
So
him.
cute.
Hi,
Oh,
Sherlock.
don't get rid of the cat.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, phenomenons.
Hello.
All right.
How's
We got-
how's that opium?
Okay.
Dictatorship and democracy.
Can everyone? I've clicked spin the wheel a couple of
Okay.
times. Can everyone close their eyes, please? All right. Actually, why am I closing my eyes?
Follows orders.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Everyone can look now.
Okay. What do we got? He's thinking. Bring the cat back.
He's on his way. Hi, buddy.
Ah,
Fill
yay!
Fill time. with the
Who's
cat.
choosing this one? Adam.
There we
Adam's
go.
choosing it.
Cat.
Ollie's second favorite political structure.
We'll fill the time with cat.
Capitalism. The favorite is hypercapitalism.
There you go.
Neoliberalism's coming next.
Oh, look at that cat.
Oh, look.
Fill the gap with cat.
Hey, look at that cat.
Okay, there we go. Hold him like a baby. He doesn't move.
Okay.
It's getting hot in John's house. All
It
those
is.
beds.
Whew.
Oh.
All that talk of capitalism got me very excited. I just like buying things.
Hoping to fill the empty hole in your soul.
So empty. Look at all my
Aw.
beds. I can't stop buying them. What's next, you say? Another bed.
Okay.
Here.
It is actually
Now,
really fun to lie on them, though.
If I just tilt my camera just slightly, there you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Yeah,
background
that's the
cat.
stuff.
Background
Oh.
cat.
The my clue. The United States Senate.
Oh, God. Like, middle?
What is a Senate, Blair?
Oh, don't ask. No, I can't.
They've got
I
so many
get-
different houses.
How many in the
keep talking
Senate
about
smoke
their houses.
cigarettes?
Like, all.
How many dye their hair?
None.
Is the Senate the one that gets, you
How many
get life on
babies?
the appointee?
I can answer all of this.
How many babies do the Senate eat every single minute?
God. Uh,
Is the Senate the nine?
I'm gonna just.
the nine people?
Honestly, I'm just gonna stay in the middle. Like, I think. I'm trying to
But
think of what Adam
America
would
is
think.
democracy leaning
Like, yeah, technically, yes.
because I think as soon I know it's hip and cool to criticize the foundations of America, but I think if you go left from that vertical line,
I don't think
you
it's.
are
I don't think
going
it's
into some-
left,
Yeah,
but I don't. Cause the
I would say
God, I'm
3
trying to-
notches to the right,
yeah.
but I also don't. I'm not fully.
No, I'm
clear on
happy.
what a
I'm happy
Senate
with that.
is.
I'm happy with that. And I'm not gonna answer what the Senate is because I'm gonna get it wrong. So
Oh, we're pissing off everybody. You may as well piss off all the Americans.
no, come on. Come on.
Yeah, suck
Alright.
it, America.
Yeah.
What are you
No,
gonna do?
I'm happy. I'm
Should
happy
it be-
though.
It is America.
Mm.
Democracy.
No, I think because it's not actually like the people's votes that end up being the ones technically that count. I think that's where like slight dictatorship is coming from potentially. But I'm uncomfortable and I don't know, so I'm gonna stay there.
And so you're asking Blair if her home country is a dictatorship.
And she's saying, yeah.
I'm saying slightly. I'm
That's
saying
going to put her on
slightly.
some kind of list.
Oh god.
Good luck getting that visa renewed in 5 years.
Anyone else just hear a clicking noise?
Interesting what you said on that Phenomenerd stream when you played that game.
Look
Do you hate your country, Blair?
Look who's come crawling back to a Biden presidency.
Adam, what have you done?
We'd love to let you in, but apparently we're too much of a dictator to do so.
I've made it so you'll stay here forever, Blair.
Yeah. Yay.
I think ironically, further right
For the right.
Wait, which further right do you mean?
to democracy. To democracy.
Do you think?
Oh, where's that from?
Okay, slightly more. I'm happy to do slightly more.
How slightly more? If you
Like-
could keep going, Adam, and Blair will say when.
Like 1 or 2 notches. Like really not much. I like 2 notches. I'm happy with 2 more notches. I'm happy with like smack dab in the middle,
Yeah.
like that
I'd go there.
quarter slice.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
There or further to the
Okay.
left?
A teeny bit to the left. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Yep.
Team B.
I think to the left because I think it's more of it was headed toward the dictatorship. I'm sorry, Blair. But if Trump had remained, it probably would have ended up in a dictatorship.
Oh boy. We're gonna
I
get
think,
into some interesting
I'm
yeah, because
sorry.
I think the illusion is that the Senate's democratic, right? But it's owned in they get owned in majority by different parties. So
Like,
How much do we think Adam knows about
it has been
Senate?
fair amount. Adam's girlfriend is from America, so
Okay.
I would imagine he knows a fair amount about American politics.
Okay.
I think
feel
left.
like you think more towards democracy.
No, I think
Oh,
This
sorry,
one is
I'm getting my left
confusing.
and rights mixed up.
yeah. I think we're heading
Further
towards
towards
dictatorship. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
Blair
if
said it
Adam-
herself. The people's vote doesn't actually account for that much. It has to match the Senate vote and all that kind of other stuff. So it's not as democratic as it appears to be.
Well, I think also because Congress and the Senate have actually stood in the way of democracy for a
Exactly, that's what I
few
mean.
years by stopping things happening.
So I'm saying more dictatorship way.
So you guys are saying left and we're locked in there. I'm just going to reveal it then. Oh, you talked yourself out of it, lads.
No, we would have had it.
You talked yourself out of a victory.
Damn.
Oh.
Yes. And we get a point as well. It's all to
Point?
play for.
Oh,
So it's 8 versus 7.
Oh my
pretty
God.
much.
Can I pick you up?
I'm just gonna check if Anna's okay.
Guys, I present a second cat.
Ah, cat.
Victory cat. He doesn't like being picked up though, so I'll let him go now.
So
So cute.
my line of
he
thinking.
just likes following the other cat around
Yeah.
and writing about his deeds.
My line of thinking was indeed it is technically democratic. They are voted for, but also that old gerrymandering stuff that goes on, and the fact that you can have an opposition Senate. Like you win the popular vote, but because you haven't won the Senate, then so much of your progress gets. But so technically democratic,
Yeah.
but definitely borderline.
Oh, I should have stuck with my original. Oh well.
Sorry for
should have.
interrupting with the cats.
Yes,
They're adorable.
You should have. You should have, Blair.
It's
You
all my
should have.
fault. Yeah.
It is. It is. But don't worry about it.
Hey, we still got 2
back.
points.
Yeah, for sure. Right. So we're back to who went first for your team? It was Elliot, wasn't it?
Elliot did, yeah.
All right.
So it's down to me and John agreeing.
Yes.
Yes.
I like those odds.
Okay. Everything okay on your end, Ollie? I think this is probably going to be the last turn, but we'll
Yeah.
see. Magic. All right. How many spins of the wheel, Elliot?
You mean 2 for the fact I've got to keep an eye on 2 fighting cats behind me.
Absolute 1, 2, and we might have to speed up the old discussion aspects of this, folks. So everyone, close your eyes.
I nearly closed mine then.
All right. You're looking though now, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. There you go. Cool.
Okay.
Everyone can look. Good kitties. And yes, whenever it is that you are ready.
Oh.
Oh, it all hangs in the balance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Much like the Senate
Mount it.
race.
Stop mounting the pressure, Adam.
Like the Senate race in January.
Let's be really obvious then. No, not really obvious. I don't know. I didn't even look at what my things were. Oops.
What?
What, you didn't look at where the points were?
No, I did look at the points. I didn't look at the little thingies properly.
Oh, there. For kids or for adults is the range you're looking at.
Alcohol.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely for adults.
The consumption of.
Okay, I'm just going to pop it there and you tell me what you want to do with it.
So I think
Okay.
it's like a couple of notches down from only for adults because of, I suppose, like teenagers.
Yeah, because
What would you
teenagers, but also like some people give like a little nip of whiskey to a baby and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like what is purely for adults?
So I would have said something
Porn,
like
right?
hard
It's porn.
drugs
Drugs
or
and
porn. But then teenagers love a bit of porn.
Guns. Teenagers love guns, but yeah.
Yeah. God damn it, teenagers. You
But is
messing
it?
up our
Are
metrics.
we going with what they're supposed to be doing, or what they you know?
Well, yeah, it's a good
Because
question.
like alcohol, you're not supposed to have it until you're a certain age, but you can have it slightly before that if you have it with a substantial meal, which is actually all of us now. But yeah, and then obviously like people get to try a little bit of beer normally when
Yeah.
their dad lets them or whatever. So
I think it's definitely not. None of this is really for kids. Like, you know, it kind of is, but I think we're talking like the last quarter of it. But it's kind
Yeah.
of where does it fall?
I think
Like,
the
what
third-
could be only for
Oh.
adults?
What could be only for adults?
Because even if you choose a thing that's only for adults, kids will get hold of it. Like, if you could say like 18 rated movies or whatever, still
Yeah.
going to get kids watching The Shining at the age of 10 and scarring themselves.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, folks?
Speaking for
I think
experience,
I think in between the two notches at the end,
Oh, sure.
directly between those two notches.
So what?
Yeah, I think
there?
that's good.
There.
And also, Elliot answered pretty quickly, which made me think he was pretty confident. Which, when I had it, it was really easy to go quick because it was an extreme. I think if it was more in the
All right.
middle,
All right, Cat's asking to be let in.
That's
Oh,
fair.
The cat's
I think
found a
that's
clue.
pretty good. I think that's pretty good.
Are there?
Yeah, and
Elliot's-
we only need to get 3.
That's their partner.
Elliot's partner is also called Cat.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm happy there. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Laurie, we good?
Yeah, I'm happy there.
All right, that's locked in. So,
I mean, we have to go
Left, right?
Left
Yeah.
because of just
I think-
there being more options.
I think they're right in so much as like kids have it, but it's for adults.
Yeah,
There's
I think
no-
I think they're right on.
Although like you get booze from 18, and I guess 18 is technically an adult, but they are a teenager.
Yeah, what does kids mean here?
I think you could have it like maybe here, but like I think the chances are, like you said, with the speed of the answer, with the fact it's for adults rather than just like consumed by, I mean, all we can do is go left, but I think they
Yeah.
might have it. Here
Yep.
we go. Bang.
Hey!
Oh shit! We almost lost it.
10
Did almost lose it.
Well
10
done.
to
Good
9.
job.
Very
So
very
close.
well. That
Yes.
is that. The winning team is B team. Congratulations, you all share the board
Mean
game
Girls
Club
it.
trophy.
Break it up.
We have immediately violated the first rule of Board Game Club just because there's literally no way to divide it without it taking lots more time, which we unfortunately do not have. That is all the time we have got for Board Game Club this week. Join us next time when we'll be playing Secret Hitler in a very special Christmas themed, no, not at all, a very special episode of Board Game Club. We will see you then. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.